I have been playing the Age of Empires 2 campaigns in historical order, so that means I've been playing them in the order by which they happen in history, and we played the Dos Pilas campaign. Here's how we did it. Alright, I'm going to back up for a second. I haven't posted for a while, and that's because I wanted to try some other games. We're back now. This video was actually recorded before I stopped playing. I just never got around to editing it, so I hope you enjoy it. The campaign starts us off with a handful of soldiers, and we must head down to Dos Pilas to prepare for the ongoing onslaught of Kalak Mul, which is purple. Now, purple is one of the two cities. We've also got Tikal, and presently we are allied with Tikal Orange, and we just want to get down to Dos Pilas and prepare for the defensive against Kalak Mul. I really hope I'm pronouncing those right. From now on, I'm going to call them purple and orange because that's way easier. On the way to Dos Pilas, we had to fight some raiders. And then we entered Dos Pilas. We got started in our economy until our walls started getting attacked. Thankfully we had some towers and we put some soldiers into the towers to shoot some arrows. From here we started producing some soldiers and building our economy. Unfortunately gold is in short supply on this campaign, so we had to do a bit of raiding. The raiders actually had a bit of gold in their camps, so we destroyed a couple. On the way to destroying one of the camps, we found out that we had a nearby local village that we could help and liberate from the raiders. So we sent some troops down to fight their garrison at the village, and the raiders stood no chance against our eagles and archers. After liberating the locals, we had made a friend for life, and they were going to support us through the rest of our journey, because from here they were going to send us resources periodically and they were going to trade with us, and we could send our trade carts to them, you know, to get that scarce gold that is on the map. Soon our economy was doing really well, but then we got attacked again. We managed to fight them back off, and while we were doing that, we clicked up to Castle Age. Once we got to Castle Age, we then got attacked by a vicious onslaught. They had returned, and this time they were serious. Purple then overwhelmed our forces and captured our town. We were then given an ultimatum: join them or be destroyed.
Or die.
I made sure to get as many upgrades as possible because I was going to stay loyal to my allies, and Purple would take all we had once we fled to our neighbouring village to support our allies and take back what we lost. We got to work on establishing a new economy and building an army because we wanted to take back our lost town, because in this scenario we can't actually build more town centres, so it was very important that we reclaimed our lost one. To do this, we had destroyed the town centre in the village, and we would be given the opportunity to rebuild a new one. This is the only opportunity we get to have more than one town centre, so we did not want to miss out. We set to work and built our army and headed down to the old base. We actually put a palisade gate that we hadn't built, and the reason why we did that was so that way we could know that there was still an entrance to get in without having to take down a gate and let them prepare. Once we took back our starting base, we were then tasked with defending Red, who conveniently destroyed their gates in preparation of the oncoming attack. I don't know why they did this. I guess they thought the scenario wasn't hard enough as it was, so they wanted to give me an extra challenge. Well, I had planned for this and built walls and a castle in place of their gate. This new fortress proved instrumental in defending our allies against the onslaught of the enemies, especially considering they had, once again, deleted their gate. Eventually we pushed back Purple's attack, and we were ready to prepare to destroy their wonder, and victory would be ours. We almost lost town centre to a trebuchet. Thought I should mention that on the way to destroying the enemy. They almost destroyed us. We then found a golden stone mine that was being hoarded by the raiders, and we took that for ourselves. Eventually we were ready for an attack against Purple, or so I thought. See, every time I had an army prepared, Purple would just come and destroy it all. We had to time it really, really well, and it took a bit of time, but eventually we got there and we sent our siege forward. Purple managed to stop our initial attack because they were cheating. Purple had an army of Jaguar warriors spawn. Why is this scenario so hard? Still, we pushed on, and once we reached the Wonder, things got very worrying because the Jaguar warriors were heading straight for us. Thankfully, I'd packed some slingers into the siege rams. These slingers were given to us for free by defending Red, and I'd actually forgotten about them before this attempt, so they came in handy. With only a handful of our rams remaining, we took down that Wonder, and we cut it very close. Had there been just a few more Jaguar warriors or a couple eagles, those rams would have gone down and their Wonder would have been saved. Soon the Wonder fell, and we were victorious.